So 7.5 months ago, I decided to try out Fundrise, which is an online real estate investment platform that allows investors to buy into private, commercial, and residential properties by pooling their assets. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm doing, the changes that I've made to my account, and how my account compares to Vanguard's VNQ real estate investment ETF. Hi everyone, this is Camilla the Focus Spinner, and welcome to my channel where I teach you how to get out of debt, save more money, and invest so that you can build wealth and leave a lasting legacy. Now, if you want to deep dive into the Fundrise platform, I suggest you click on the video that's popping up on your screen above, or check out my description box below, where I have videos on how exactly to use Fundrise, the pros and cons, who it's for, etc. Nothing much has really changed since I started with the platform 7.5 months ago, except for the fact that it's a lot cheaper and easier to get started, and the account is a little bit more liquid than it was prior. So prior, you needed $500 just to get into the starter plan, but now you can get started with just $10. So it's a lot more affordable for people to get in, and they've relaxed their redemption rules just a little bit. So let's go ahead and jump directly into the platform. Okay, so here we are in my transaction section. You can see that I started my account on February 28th with $1,000. And then in July, I started doing monthly investments of $100. So I set on the auto invest, and every month on the first, $100 comes out. You can see that in July, I received $1 in dividends. And then in October, I received about $6 in dividends. So not a lot. However, if we go over to my overview section, you can see that my account has appreciated a lot in value. So the appreciation is $246.76, and the dividends are $7.83. So my total value is $1,654.59. Meaning it's doing pretty well. When I did the math, that's about an 18% return, which is really, really good considering all the fluctuations we have in the market. And as you can see, my historical account value, all you can see is the account going up. It's never going down, which when you invest in regular investments, you're going to see that constant up and down. With Fundrise, they really try and keep everything stable. So even if you don't eventually have explosive growth, you're not going to see the up and downs. You're just going to see the ups. Now, like I said, the only change that I made with my account is the fact that I'm doing the auto invest. When I first started, I was just going to put the $1,000 in, pretty much just wait to see what would happen. But then at some point I decided, you know what, this account or this platform is pretty good. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that $100 every single month. So now I want to talk to you about how it compares to Vanguard's VNQ. And the funny thing is that when I did my first video, during the video, I was like, you know what, I should just invest in VNQ, and whatever I do to Fundrise, do with VNQ so that I can, track the changes. But then life happened and then I forgot. But someone left me a comment pretty recently and they asked, how does my Fundrise compare to my VNQ? And I wanted to answer that question. So I decided to just do a little simulation and do a comparison on my own. So I created this table, and as you can see, the current price of VNQ is $106.38. And on this table, I share how much I would have invested, the dates I would have invested, the price on that date, and the total shares I would have received if I had invested that amount of money on that day. And so if you look at this current value, you could see how much I would have gained on those days. So a total value of $1,615.69. What this table does not show is how much I would have received in dividends. So I did a really, really quick and dirty calculation. I would have approximately received about $24 in dividends, making my account value $1,639.85. Now, if you remembered how much I said my Fundrise was, you'll see that I actually did better with my Fundrise. So the account difference is about $15 more or less. And I have to say and stress the fact that this is a quick and dirty calculation. Who knows the exact price I would have gotten when I made those transactions, if like the market was up earlier in the day, lower later in the day. I just looked at the last price of the day to do these calculations. So my Fundrise is up just about $15, which makes me feel really good about my decision to start using Fundrise and to just go ahead and stick with it. Because honestly, it's kind of nerve-wracking trying out something new and you're like, I don't know if this is a wise decision. I don't know if I should just keep it safe. But honestly, Fundrise has been good to me. So far, so good. It's very safe. The one thing you have to remember is that this app really is for long-term investors. They really don't want you pulling money out, and you will receive a penalty depending on your account level if you start pulling money out. So if you need your money to be a lot more liquid, then you want to go ahead and just do VNQ, because that is an ETF. You can pull your money out whenever you want, and you'll just pay whatever taxes on your gains. So if you want to try out Fundrise, be sure to click on my affiliate link in the description box below. You can also look at the other videos I have on Fundrise, so you really can get a better feel for the app. And that is all. I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.